Time for another excellent question. Stick around till the end for the answers.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. We're here again at Alton Towers because a couple of days ago they released this little teaser up here advertising Scarefest coming soon. We have got a couple of months left before Scarefest officially begins. We're going to have a look around the park today. We're going to have a quick look and see what's going on in preparation for our favourite time of year here at the park. So let's have a look, let's go. So the Scarefest hearse is officially out, and the dates this year, the 7th till the 9th of October, and the 14th to the 31st. Don't know if you're as excited as I am, but I can't wait for Scarefest this season. So Alton Towers has advertised this Scarefest. There will be 4 mazes, 3 of which are returning mazes, and a new one as well. Now, one of the returning mazes, I think, will be based around here again. So, last couple of seasons they've done Toxic Junkyard, a bit of a carnival style horror maze. And it looks like I can see some of the props around there, all there still ready kind of for this year. I actually really enjoyed this one because this is one of those ones that during the day you do get a bit of light, so it isn't actually that scary. But some of the jumps are really inventive and it's a really interesting one. So hopefully this one will come back this year. But we shall see. So it was based on kind of your carnival style freak show characters, clowns, that kind of stuff. It was really good. The entrance was just here. So yeah, I think that's going to be one returning this season. So, I think the second returning maze for Scarefest 2022 is going to be behind me, and it's going to be the Autumnville Mine Tour. Now, this one was a scary one, situated around the castle. It was a very dark one. Been here the last couple of years, and I think it was probably one of the better ones over those years, so it'd be nice to see that one coming back. Obviously with this one being quite hidden away, you can't really see if there's any work being done on it or any construction or anything like that. I've got to be honest, I assume probably what happens with a lot of these things anyway is they're kind of just kept up all year round and then just kind of fixed together and attached to power when it's needed. I'm looking forward to seeing the towers all lit up at night at Scarefest this season. It's going to be great. Nothing more iconic than these towers, I don't think, in the UK, theme park wise. Do if you agree. Now, the third and final maze returning for Scarefest, to me, is going to be Darkest Depths behind me here. Great maze, quality of the sets is brilliant here, I've got to be honest. Reminds me of Halloween Horror Nights in Florida so badly. Really good. It's not the scariest, but it is really good. I'm pretty sure it's coming back because they've done a lot of work on the building after some storm damage, which I don't think they'd bother doing. They weren't bringing this one back. So yeah, I think safe bet, money on Darkest Depths returning this year. What do you think of Darkest Depths? Let me know in the comments below. So it looks like Hex is still closed. I think it's been open for maybe 2-3 days this season. With Scarefest coming, I'm kind of hoping they'll manage to get it open again, because there's nothing like a frightful ride on Hex over the Halloween period. It's one of my favourite rides here. It's probably the best dark ride at the park. Not really sure what's up with it, what's gone wrong and why it hasn't been open much this season, but it's a real shame. Hope they get it fixed soon. Now, another awesome place to hang out during Halloween Scarefest here. This little area here. We got a couple of different things last year, and obviously I assume the same this season. So we've got the Alton Towers dungeons, which are brilliant and apparently a bit scarier as well during Halloween. And then on the left here, last year they did have a little event over here where they did little kids trick or treat maze. Kids went in and you got your bags of sweets, and there were a few little scares. It was quite cute. It was really cute, actually. A really nice little event. It was expensive. It was £10. I mean, it's quite dear, similar kind of price as a maze, so I don't think the quality was that good, but it was really nice and something for the family. I really enjoyed it last season, so I'm kind of hoping it does come back this season. It'd be weird to put all the work in that they did last year to kind of abandon it this year, so I'm sure we'll see this one again. I'm saying if you're bringing kids to Scarefest, this is definitely one to try with them. It's really nice. They get some sweets. Everyone loves sweets, especially me. The other element over here that's perfect for Scarefest is the Alton Towers dungeons. They are quite scary to begin with. A couple of them are really scary, a couple of them are kind of fun. But with the Halloween events, they turn this into a slightly scarier attraction than normal. Very similar. I think it's just kind of the actors are tasked with kind of scaring it up a bit more than they usually would, but it's a nice little experience. We've done it when it's Halloween, we've done it when it's not Halloween, enjoyed them both, to be fair. So if you haven't done the Alton Towers dungeons, I definitely recommend it. And if you are only going to do it once, make sure you do it during Scarefest. Now, one of the things I really enjoyed over the last couple of seasons here at Scarefest, and my perfect start to any Scarefest evening, was a walk through the gardens Whispering Lights. So it's a special event they held. It's completely free. You can walk around the gardens with some extra light. So yeah, the Garden Nights Whispering Lights walk spanned through the gardens in the evening during Scarefest. Had a few props and lighting and effects, and it was quite a nice little walkthrough. It's completely free, so you don't have to pay anything to experience it, and like I say, it's a perfect way to set the scene for your Scarefest. You can see a bit of work going on really here to make it look its best. So I am looking forward to hopefully this returning this season. Now, something that has been doing the rumour mills, probably from the start of this season, is the future of Duel. And I'm pretty scared, I've got to be honest. For me, as the Coaster Chicken, this ride behind me has been a staple of every trip to the park. When I've been too scared to do anything else, I've always been brave enough for this. And I've been working hard to get a great score on it as well. Now, rumours started start of the season when a piece of wood appeared in the queue line, advertising just how long it's been since the haunted house opened. Now, since then, we've noticed, as I've ridden it, more and more of the effects and the targets have been switched off or just aren't working anymore. People have spotted vans in the background, kind of indicating some maintenance, and apparently there's something in there today that confirms what's going on. There are some rumours about what the future holds, and I'll go through them after I've been on my last ever ride, potentially. So let's get on Duel now. So I think one of the big indicators, one of the first ones especially, that something was going on at Duel was this queue line area here. So If you'd came here last season, you'd probably seen this was all overgrown, and you couldn't really tell that this ever had been used as a queue line before. But Towers have done a great job over this season of cleaning it all up. So we've just come off the ride there on Duel, and I've got to be honest, I did spot the message at the end, and it looks like the rumours could be right. There could be a big retheme coming. From the sign it looks like it's probably the 6th of September, which seems really odd to me, I've got to be honest. Just before Scarefest. If it is something major, it's going to mean this horror attraction is going to be closed during the scariest time of the year, which just seems like a silly idea to me. It seems like something they could have waited till after Scarefest to have done. But oh well, I'm not the man in charge of it all, unfortunately. But I've been hearing some rumours recently about what could be coming, and I range these rumours from ridiculous and bonkers to probably very believable. On the one hand, I've heard rumours that this could end up becoming Ghostbusters. Merlin do own Ghostbusters rights for rides, and have a couple of other rides in other parks overseas based on the Ghostbusters franchise. Would a dark ride with a gun based on Ghostbusters be a good idea? Yes, it would. It'd be a very good idea, but I just can't see it. I just can't see them kind of maybe putting the time and effort in this area to make something really that brilliant. If they do it, I'm worried they may kind of waste the IP. So we'll see. I can't see that somehow. I've heard a lot of rumours that it could just be getting rid of the guns, fixing up some of the effects, taking away the targets, and kind of going back to the haunted house of old, really. I tend to probably side more with that being a likely idea. With the zombies, though, they would probably have to kind of do some retheming in certain areas, because obviously the zombie bits have come about because of the game Duel. It's exciting to see. I'm hoping it's something really short. I don't really want the dark game going. I don't want the shooting going. I do really enjoy that myself. So I'm hoping it's a short refurb, maybe 15 days. 6 + 9 after all is 15. But we'll see what happens. I am worried. I do personally think it might change, not for the better. But change is good, so maybe we'll get something really good here soon. Let's see what happens. Let's keep our ears to the ground. So then the big question is, are you going to ride Duel before the 6th of the 9th? And will it be your last ever ride? I think I'll probably get a couple more rides in before the end on the 6th of September. But you never know, that might have been my last ride on Duel. Probably not though, this is my favourite attraction here, and I am pretty scared about what they're going to do to it. So my final prediction for Scare Mazes, and what I think is probably going to be the brand new one, will be based here where Nemesis Subterra used to be. Been up a few times over the last few months and seen stuff going on, and part of me did hope we were going to get the ride back, but actually probably what's more likely is a new Scare Maze. Something that would tie in with the idea that Nemesis is closing next season for its big retrack. So imagine some kind of storyline that would explain where it's going to be and what's going on, maybe kind of a walk-through area here behind me, kind of where phalanx soldiers maybe walked around, a bit of a scare attraction inside, a bit of a scare maze that tells the story of what's going on with Nemesis next season. That's where my head kind of points at. They're my kind of predictions. Obviously Darkest Depths, definitely. Probably Autumnville Mine Tours, Toxic Wasteland, the Junkyard Circus, and then something here that just basically tells the story of what's going to be happening to the Forbidden Valley over the season. Be interesting to see. It's a shame, I don't think it is going to be the return of the ride that I love here, Nemesis Subterra, but I think we will get a cracking Scare Maze. But only time will tell, Merlin. When are you announcing it? Let us know. Now, for me, one of the best things about Scarefest, and the reason we'll be here several times over the period, is late night riding. It's absolutely brilliant getting on things like Rita 13 and Wicker Man in the dark. And I'm really excited this year to add Galactica to that mix and see what it's like in the dark, see what giving it a night ride's like. I love the park during Halloween, it's so well done. Scarefest is absolutely brilliant attraction. Thanks for watching till the end. Hope we've given you some thoughts about what's coming for Scarefest 2022, and I hope to see you all here. It's been a pleasure, thank you, and I'll hatch you on the other side.
So, did you get this one right? Let me know in the comments below.